And we have about 3 million Syrian in our country. And we spend about $8, $9, $10 billion. And we promised to get some from European Union, but that promise not fully been met yet. I think they had agreement that Turkey will stop refugees not to pass through Turkey to Europe, and Europe promised that the free movement of people.
Yes, from Turkey.
Yeah, but that does not happen. They are postponing, they are delaying all the time.
If the EU is delaying that, how will Turkey react?
Well, still Turkey is patiently waiting, because the worst thing to be to just let them go to Europe.
It seems that Turkey has been playing a role of filter before the refugee coming from Syria getting to other countries of the European Union. But how long can Turkey play that role?
Well, I think that was misassessment from the international community and Turkey as well. We're telling that Assad must go, and then try to find a military solution. I don't believe any military solution. And now in 6 years, hundreds of thousands of people were killed, millions of people left their country with children, 3 million in Turkey with other neighboring countries, and displaced inside of Syria. And I think that mistake was big mistakes, and because at the beginning they could sit with Assad and try to find a peaceful solution. My personal view was and is that to talk with Assad, and not him himself, but to have some kind of internal government, not let's say unity government. The people of Assad should be in that unity government and have a new constitution, and then Assad could run for election.
Is it too late?
Well, we lost a lot of time, a lot of life, but still, I think that should be solution.
What role can Turkey play in that regard?
Turkey can alone, I think it's difficult, because we need Turkey with the international community. Especially there are two important countries in the region, Russia and Iran. And they have role, and Russia has base in Syria.
Turkey and Russia tried very hard recently to have better ties with one another.
Our relation with Russia and previously with Soviet Union is always a concept ups and down. But normally, of course, we are neighbors. We have very close relations, economic relations, and tourism, and political relations, so on and so forth. And of course, we have one problem. Because one of the Russian plane was shot down by Turkish plane. Although that legally we had right to do that, but I think we could be more careful not to do that. Now situation is getting better, and I think the cooperation between Turkey and Russia and Syria is going well, but not only two countries.
Old world order seems to be now in a time of transition.
Well, I think the international system somehow collapsed, and democracy also in crisis. And now we have a problem of what you call it the populism, and all over Europe and United States. And this is, I think, this is very critical, and this is what I'm calling this is a crisis of democracy. And I think this will not last for a long time. I think we will have a maybe new world order, because we are now globalization is whether you like it or not, but it's going on. And no country can stop globalization. No one has right and has power to stop globalization. Now let's have the new role, how we have a new political system, new economic system to deal with and be parallel with the globalization. I think the Belt and Road Initiative is one of the global peace projects, or peace initiative. This is not the initiative of China or Turkey, but I think many countries in the world should join that idea. That will serve, that will help the peace and security in the many parts of the world in the future.
But the question...
And one other thing, because when we look at the world now, we were very optimistic after the collapse of Soviet Union that two blocks is now disappear, and we will have peace, stability in the world. Forget about the world. We do not have even peace and stability in the European and Euro-Atlantic area as well. Why the reason is that? To my opinion, the main reason there is mistrust.
But how to reduce the distrust? How to work there?
Well, how to work there, I think to try to find a common project, common challenge to do it with, and start with the easiest one. For example, now, everybody agreed that one of the important challenges, terror. Let's come together and let's work very hard together to deal with terror. The urgent one is terror, because the life of human is concerned, because this is the number one issue. And then you go to others. Maybe the easy one will be to deal with the poverty, with income distribution, right, in some part of the world. Start one, and two, it's not come to the end within a week or year, but let's accept that this is the key issues, and the only solution is dialogue and talk.